Good morning. Good morning, families and friends, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and of course, our graduates. We gather here today surrounded by the achievements of our graduates. And as we begin our celebration, let us take a moment to acknowledge the journey that has brought us to this pivotal point. We reflect on the countless hours of study, the challenges met with perseverance, and the personal growth that each graduate has experienced. We celebrate the support that has made this day possible, the mentors who have guided, the families who have encouraged, and the friends who have been alongside and championed the tremendous efforts of our graduates. Today, as we mark the culmination of one chapter and the beginning of another, let us move forward with a spirit of hope and determination. May the knowledge and experience of our graduates have gained here in every corner of Landmark College be used wisely for the betterment of our world. May the friendships they have forged here remain a source of joy and strength forever. As we look to the future with optimism, may this ceremony serve as a tribute to the collective achievements and bright futures of these outstanding students. Congratulations to each of you, our graduates, and may your paths be filled with success and fulfillment. It is now my honor to introduce to you the president of Landmark College, Dr. Jim DeLugos.
I am Jim DeLugos. It says so right here. And it's my great pleasure and privilege to be serving as this year as Landmark's interim president. And on behalf of the entire Landmark community, our board of trustees, many of whom are here this morning with us, our faculty, staff, and current and former students, I would like to congratulate those who are graduating today. While most of this morning's ceremony will focus, and rightly so, on you, before we move on, I invite the graduates to offer a big round of applause as an expression of their appreciation for all of those, family, friends, and others who have been part of the journeys that led our graduates to this place and to this day. Graduates. Recognizing those people who have helped us become who we are is part of the practice of gratitude. We are grateful for your presence as members of the Landmark community and for the time you have and will continue to spend with us. We are the community that we are today because of you and the energy you brought to us. Landmark today is different than it was the day you began here. We are different and better because you chose to commit yourselves wholeheartedly to your experience here. When you first arrived at Landmark, you likely were filled with a mix of emotions: anticipation, anxiety, and curiosity, among others. But you also came with a willingness to take a step toward the unknown and the courage to actually take that step. That willingness and that courage allowed you to get where you are today and to be ready to take those next steps on your journeys. During your time with us, we have challenged you to grow in knowledge and the understanding of yourself, a discipline, and the world. We have encouraged you to improve your skills in creative thinking, problem solving, and communication, and to more fully realize your unique gifts as people. And because of Landmark's commitment to accompany our learners on their journeys, we have listened to you, celebrated with you, grieved with you, laughed with you, learned with, and also learned from you. Today, you are about to take the next steps on your journeys. We know you are ready, individually and collectively, to make the kind of difference you made here in the worlds in front of you. We stand in admiration of what you have accomplished individually and together on your journeys to this point. We honor your commitment and your courage, and we are inspired by your hope. Congratulations and thank you.
The Landmark College Community Service Award is given to a student or students who unselfishly give of themselves to the activities of Landmark College or the greater area community. Today, I am honored to present this award to two students. Our first recipient is Josh Sampaio. Josh, one of the greatest traits of a member of the community is to be known as a person who can lift up the most hearts. You've inspired this community by all that you do in support of the college and your peers. You have served as a member of the Student Government Association, representing the student voice at the college, as a member of the Palante Center, helping to provide a place for students where identity is celebrated and shared with the community, and through community programs like the award-winning billiards tournaments. The pursuit of your passions has led to important and significant outlets for students on campus, and your work will have lasting effect on the college and the student experience, and we thank you, Josh. Our second recipient is Zachary Hahn. Zach, after finding your footing at the college, you have excelled in all areas of our community. Not only have you proven yourself as an outstanding scholar, achieving a 4.0 GPA in 8 out of your 12 semesters, you've represented the college on the soccer field and as one of the founding members of the esports team. Everyone please note the banner in the Click Center. However, what some may not know is that within our greater community, you serve as a dedicated volunteer and member of the Putney Fire Department, where you and your colleagues take the responsibility to run towards danger for the sake of others and help people at some of the most difficult times of their lives. We thank you for all of this service and your dedication to Landmark College and the community. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Carrie College, Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good morning. The Academic Dean Awards are given to students who have demonstrated qualities that define academic success at Landmark College: hard work, a serious approach to learning, intellectual development, and measurable achievement. This year, we identified 2 students who distinguished themselves and were selected as worthy recipients of this recognition. I'll first present the Associate Degree Dean's Award to a student earning his associate degree. This student has the highest cumulative GPA among our associate graduates. He always seeks ways to advance his knowledge and improve skills, and is driven by a desire to help others. Faculty describe him as an invaluable member of our learning community and consistently commend his high-quality work and insightful contributions to class discussions. His commitment to learning and service, along with a deep sense of compassion, will serve him well as he pursues further education and a career in health administration. It is my honor to present the first of the Dean's Awards to Richard Little. Next, I will present the second award to a student earning his baccalaureate degree with the highest cumulative GPA among our baccalaureate graduates. Faculty commend him for his kindness, diligence, and focus on producing meaningful, high-quality work. They note his attention to detail, grasp of course material, and skills with documenting and communicating observation. His strong sense of self, combined with a thoughtful approach to career exploration, will position him well as he prepares to enter the workforce with an eye towards future employment in the field of biology. I'm honored to present the second Dean's Award to Ken Schlegel. It is my pleasure to introduce Vice President for Neurodiversity Research and Innovation, Dr. Adam Layler.
Wow. Good morning and congratulations, graduates. The Landmark College Undergraduate Student Research Award is presented to one or more graduating students each semester at commencement. Eligibility is based on active engagement in research projects under the supervision of a faculty and/or staff member for at least one semester or intersession term. Research-based projects can be from any discipline, and awardees are determined by an interdisciplinary committee of faculty, staff, and administrators who review applications and nominations for the award. The recipient of this graduation's Landmark College Undergraduate Research Award is Fabio Antonio Torrero Dupaton. Unfortunately, Fabio is unable to join us today, but I will make sure that he gets this very beautiful award sent to him. That said, I'm still going to talk about him. So, Fabio has been engaged in a research project with Dr. Ying Wei Lam, Research Associate Professor in the Biology Department at the University of Vermont, as part of the Vermont Biomedical Research Network Summer Internship Program that Landmark College is involved in. The project he worked on is titled Finding Needles in Haystacks, Evaluating Various Quantitative Proteomics, wow, I'm not gonna ever get that one, approaches, and involves establishing and evaluating quantitative, proteomics, workflows using the state-of-the-art liquid chromatography, mass spectrometry instrumentation. Took me 4 times practicing that. Fabio was involved in a variety of aspects of the project, from experimentation and data entry to creating posters for the dissemination of findings and training new research interns. Dr. Lam notes Fabio was able to independently work on the project, including instrument calibration, preparing the samples, running the mass spectrometer, and working on data analyses. He asked the right questions that were pertinent to moving the project forward. Additionally, Dr. Lam notes that Fabio was able to use and troubleshoot complicated research software that even he was unfamiliar with. Pretty impressive. So please join me in once again congratulating Fabio. It is my pleasure to invite back to the podium President DeLugos.
Oops. Things are falling off. The Charles Drake Award is awarded to a student who has inspired the Landmark College community by his or her personal qualities. This student is not a quitter, but rather one who lives in the tradition of Dr. Charles Drake, whose lifetime of vision and courage helped to found the college. This is a student who gives 100%, who goes the extra mile, and who perseveres in the pursuit of goals. This student helps the rest of us realize that we have more resources to draw upon than we think, and helps us keep going when we are feeling discouraged. For this commencement, the Charles Drake Award is given to Will Donahue. 3 words that describe Will Donahue perfectly are thoughtful, intentional, and genuine. Since beginning his degree at Landmark, Will has consistently demonstrated a desire to be challenged, an intention to exceed expectations, and a thoughtful determination to take the right next step. Through his coursework, internships, and leadership roles on campus, Will has set ambitious goals and, with determination, has achieved them. Beyond his personal accomplishments, Will has been a conscientious peer, mentor, and friend to many students on campus. He has not only leaned into his own success, but has also been deeply committed to supporting others. Will is always willing to engage in meaningful conversations when challenges arise and solutions are needed. His commitment to continuous improvement has not only served him well, but has also been an inspiring model for others. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The President's Award is given to the student who has best exemplified the principles we believe in here at Landmark College. The student is talented and energetic, meets difficulties head-on, works hard, and is dedicated to studies. On the other hand, this student also finds time to contribute to the well-being of other persons and to the life of Landmark College community as a whole. I'm pleased to present the President's Award to Lindsay Robison. Today marks Lindsay's second time crossing the stage at a Landmark College graduation. After earning her Associate of Arts degree in 2013, she returned in the fall of 2022 to take the next step in her educational journey. When she returned to Putney, Lindsay brought with her a wealth of lived experience, which she has generously shared with our community. Her dedication to service and mentorship has been evident in numerous roles, including her involvement in student activities, residential life, the college's summer high school program, the Center for Women and Gender, and as station manager for Voices TV. Notably, Lindsay's exceptional leadership as station manager earned her a nomination for the Best Station Manager in College TV Award from the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System. In each of these roles, Lindsay has consistently inspired others to strive for excellence, challenging them to bring their best selves forward. At the same time, she has taken the time to celebrate the achievements and growth of those around her, lifting spirits and fostering a sense of community. Congratulations, Lindsay.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in General Studies. Karina Alanis, Phi Theta Kappa.
So this past semester in my Intro to Public Speaking class, Professor Daisy Millman said, by the end of this course, you should be able to give any speech at any time and anywhere. So this is that time for me. And this speech is a testament to everything I have learned and overcome since coming to Landmark. In high school, I felt like I could never keep up with my peers and questioned whether or not I would ever be able to go to college. Public speaking always seemed like something that I never do, or at least something I would never be good at. But since coming to Landmark, I've been fortunate enough to have been surrounded by professors and peers who not only make me feel capable of doing well, but who celebrate my every effort. Professors here are very special because they do not just teach general content. They go out of their way to accommodate each student's individual needs. The extra mile that they go is far from unnoticed. An extra special thank you to my advisor, Scott Shadler. I feel incredibly lucky to have attended a college that feels like home. I've met my best friends here who have shown me true friendship and helped me to be the most outgoing and happy version of myself. I also want to say a huge thank you to my family, including my little brother Teddy. I couldn't have made it to or through college without you. And one more thank you to everyone here today for believing in us, your students. Your support means more than you know. I couldn't have asked for a better college experience. Go Sharks!
Catherine Brogan.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Today marks an achievement in our lives, a day that we've worked for years, and now here we are. As we celebrate this achievement, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey that got us here and the people who made it all possible. The first time I came to Landmark, I was not sure if I would succeed because I was not sure if the classes would be fun or if I would make any friends. One of the most meaningful decisions I have made during my time here so far was to get involved in the student radio station, publication, and TV station. Joining the radio station wasn't just getting behind a microphone. It was finding a sense of community, and that is where I met my best friends. Through my publication internship this semester, I built up a lot of confidence in myself by applying creativity to my work and leading a group. I also am in the integrated BA degree, and that is where I get to express myself and being the photographer and artist I am today. I want to say thank you to all my friends who have been there for me through everything, and my professors such as the art department, Pamela Scheffler, Megan Strait, Jerry Kepish, Chris Lenoir, Tyler Baker, and my advisor Luke Stroh-Snyder. And finally, Jamie Harvey for working on my research papers. I also want to say a big thank you to my boyfriend, Matthew Snow, and my family for being my #1 supporters and staying by my side. Looking around here today, I see that we are all leaving far from just the degree. We're leaving with relationships, experiences, and memories that have shaped us. As Galinda once said from Wicked, I have been changed for good. Thank you.
Stephen Danilla. Jack Erkan, Phi Theta Kappa.
I want to thank the Landmark College community for supporting me all throughout my journey, and I am so glad that I have reached this milestone. It's been a real pleasure, and I want to see more what I can bring, which I'm very proud of. During my time here has been amazing, whether it be on the radio or in the TV, doing some amazing sports anchoring and then eventually main stories. It's just a real honor, and I'm glad to have reached this milestone. And true, I didn't even need powers in order to do it. Like true, I mean, I'm not the last son of an extinct alien race, and true, I wasn't given a ring that chose me to be the galactic guardian of a star system. But I have pushed myself over the limit to where I say I've never been, and being here right now is, well, I don't know, it's a feeling I can't even describe right now. but I thank the Landmark College community for everything they've done. Even though I'll be back for my bachelor's, I know that I'm going to bring lots more to the table, as Landmark still needs J-Man, and yeah, and J-Man still needs Landmark. And of course, well, I've got nothing more to say other than thank you, and I know I can do this. As a wise superhero once said, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman.
Spencer Stein, Phi Theta Kappa. Parker Hirsch.
I cannot say I fully expected to make it this far or even intended to. The last 2 semesters in particular have been challenging from everything between academics to rumors swirling about my various political affiliations. I have made it, because that is only due to the friends and family I have made on this campus, as well as faculty assistants from my advisor, Professor Scheffler, and my family back home. Thank you.
Emily Lighthall. Chloe Lindsay. Oh, there's Chloe. Richard Little, Phi Theta Kappa.
I just want to thank the people here who've guided my efforts and helped me to get here on stage today. So I want to thank my professors whose patience and passion for teaching really reached in and rekindled my appreciation and love for learning, and not just for completion's sake, but for its own reward. So thank you. And I want to give a very special thank you to everyone I've worked for in the Strauss Center. These last 2 years under you guys has been just been amazing. Just watching you inspired me to do my absolute best as a student and as a worker, and that formed my future decisions, just so you know. So thank you.
Michael Elias Marcellin.
I just want to say I came here wholly unprepared because I wasn't even expecting to graduate, but I did anyways. And so I just want to say to any future Landmark students that could be watching this, I implore you to get encouraged in the, to get involved in the community and join any clubs. Just get out there. It's a great place to find yourself and find other people like you that will help you grow. And yeah,
Gio Mori.
I have not prepared at all, so I'll give them my best shot. I just want to firstly thank my parents for being here and supporting me. You've shown me so much, and you really showed your love to me, and I can't thank you enough for being here and supporting me. To my advisor, Yves Khan, you're amazing, and thank you for your support. And to anyone out there, please believe in yourself. You can do anything you set your mind to, whether it's sports, academics, you can do anything. So please believe in yourself. Thank you.
Joshua Jahara Sampaio. Phi Theta Kappa.
Good morning, everyone. So, wow, doesn't this feel like high school graduation all over again? The excitement, the goodbyes, and of course, the tearful farewells. Yeah, that's definitely me right now. I initially wasn't going to do the speech, but since I thought to myself, I'm just getting my associate's degree. But last week on Wednesday, December 4th, I had a convincing conversation with Sydney Ruff and Erica Loveland, making me do my speech here today and share my great accomplishments and experiences. Through my semesters, I've had my fair share of ups and downs, especially those early morning classes. I've sacrificed as every college student has, even when it was the last thing I wanted to do. But along the way, I've made memories and friendships that will carry with me forever, and saying goodbye to those friends won't be easy. Won't be easy. So here's all of us, our hard work, our growth, and our unforgettable experiences we've shared. Thank you, Landmark, for this incredible journey.
Graham Joseph Stack.
What up? All right. Hello. I'm a 3-time college dropout, so you're gonna have to give me a minute to just soak this all in. You know, I came to Landmark with not a lot of expectations. As I just said, I'm a 3-time college dropout. I had failed at school so many times before that I didn't know if I wanted to continue. Well, fast forward a year and a half, and I'm graduating with my associate's degree in psychology. With that, hold on. With that being said, no journey is complete without those who have helped you along your way. I want to take some time to thank those who have helped me thus far. Sorry, this is getting in the way. To my student government family, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be me and for believing in me and what I brought to the table. I will miss our e-board and general meetings as well as the Board of Trustees meetings. Shout out to the Board of Trustees. I know some of them are here. To my campus ambassador family, thank you for trusting in me to speak at panels and lead tours. Shout out Erica Loveland and Sydney Ruff as well. Best bosses anyone could ever ask for. To my roommates, Jack Elliott, Dante De La Vega, and although he can't be here, Callum Keene, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being my support system. Here. Where is he? Where's Dante? Where's Dante? Thank you for being my support system. I truly do not know where I would be without you guys in my life. As well as Ethan Greenberg. Shout out Ethan Greenberg. I told him I would do that. So, last but certainly not least, I want to thank my family. To my mother and father, thank you. You have supported me and believed in me even when I haven't supported and believed in myself, so thank you. I truly appreciate that. To my twin sister Charlotte, thank you for being the best sister anyone could ever ask for. I look up to you, and your crazy work ethic is something I strive to gain. And finally, to my older brother Simon, thank you for having not only the biggest head in the family, both metaphorically and physically, that thing's like the size of a watermelon. Come on now. Thank you for not having only the biggest head, but the greatest insight and advice. Landmark is not the end for me. In fall 2025, I will be going to Pace University in New York City. To continue studying psychology. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if at first you don't succeed, try again. Thank you.
Caitlin Julia Williams.
It's going to be hard to follow that, but I'll try my best. I have a lot of thank yous. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Where are you? Thanks. Okay, cool. Thank you, Landmark College. Thank you to my friends and brothers on the West Coast for waking up at 7 in the morning to watch me give a minute-long speech. Thank you to my friends and family who supported me, to my roommates who listened to me. Thank you to my advisor, Scott Shadler, who encouraged me and who bribed me with dog pictures to go to my Drake Center appointments. Thank you, Talia, Jenny, Audrey, Gabby, Taylor, Faith, Mariah, and Beck. And most of all, to my beautiful parents. Without you, I would not have had the opportunity to come here, and my future will be better because of you. Thank you.
The following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies. Riley Mahan Anderson, Phi Theta Kappa.
Thank you to the horde of Mahans who showed up.
Chris Archuleta.
I would like to thank my mom and dad for helping me get this far, and all my professors for making me, for teaching me to be the best I can be, and all my friends I made. But the journey is not over yet. Thank you.
Dan Bernard.
I'd like to thank my family for being there to support me through the highs and lows through my first couple of years of college. I'd also like to thank the academic advising department for always being there to help guide us. I'd also like to take a moment to appreciate Eric Grobel Lynch, who is the transition at college instructor, and who was there to give me a leg up on my first semester at college. Thank you, Eric.
Aesop Block.
So, admittedly, I didn't expect to give a speech, but it's been a long few years, and I figured I'd steel my resolve and give one. My first time at college, I actually dropped out, and I thought I'd never be up here getting my degree, that I'd never really make it, but I made it to this college, and I started out at the summer program, and it was a great fit, so I just kept going on from there, and now I'm up here, and I'm getting my associates. And one of the things that I really like about here is that everyone is willing to just accept me and the way I learn just for who I am. So to my family, to the faculty, to my teachers, and to all of my friends, thank you for believing in me.
Sophie Graville, Phi Theta Kappa.
Either way, it's Graville. But it's okay. Anyways, hello, music lovers. I would like to thank my parents, my family, and my friends to support me out, and the professors here. Mr. Glover, thank you for introducing me to some music that I never heard of before, in music appreciation a year ago, probably. Jackie, thank you for helping me out and let me introduce you to one of my favorite blues artists that hopefully I could see them after this. Yeah, and thank you, choir. I would miss you terribly. And man, it's been a long time coming, as what Taylor Swift would say. And I don't know if anybody know this, but this is like the best early Christmas present I ever had. Thank you. And always remember to keep good music alive, including blues music. Rock and roll, I love you. Peace, everyone.
Ethan Greenberg.
All right, give me a second. All right, we got this. All right, this feels like a dream. I truly never anticipated being up here today. I came to Landmark with the thought that, I'd be going home thinking this isn't really for me, but I mean, here we are. So, here we are, graduating. I have met so many wonderful people that I will have lifelong relationships with and opportunities that I could have never imagined. I want to thank my parents for loving me, supporting me, and trusting me to get the job done. I truly could never have done this without you guys. And you are the loudest and most important voice in my head. Alex, who flew all the way from Oregon to come see me graduate, you are absolutely the most wonderful person I've ever met, and I really appreciate it. My amazing friends that I have met along the way, some of whom you've heard yelling my name, a little loud, but great. I've made so many amazing friends while I've been here, including my wonderful friend Graham Stack, who, as you have heard, is going to pace, which is crazy. I would like to keep up to his pace, but anyways, sorry, my bad. But we worked tirelessly, Graham and I, every single night in the STEM building to make sure that we were up on this stage, and we're here, so it's pretty good. I'd like to thank Dr. Peg Alden for showing me an absolute love of anthropology, which I've gathered because of her, and I've had so many wonderful opportunities thanks to her. I'd like to thank Tyler Baker, Dr. Kim Coleman, the JR Experience, wherever you are. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank my advisor, Eve Leons, who has been absolutely an important force in my week every single week, and it's been amazing. So thank you all so much. Woo!
Talia Katz.
Hi, and thank you, and congratulations, everybody. Thank you to all the people who got me here on the stage, going in chronological order. Thank you to my parents for supporting me always, for striving to understand me, and for believing in me. And I'll never say this again, but you guys are always right. Always right. Thank you also for having my sister, who isn't here today, but is my biggest cheerleader and my best friend. Thank you to Brian Murphy, who made me write my admissions essay and made me feel comfortable at Landmark. Thank you to Scott Shadler for being my biggest advocate and sounding board. Thank you to Nellie Pryor, Brandy Alley, Alice Fogel, Megan Buchanan, Jamie Harvey, John Rose, Tyler Baker, Adrian Major, Ryan Ware, Josh Moyes, Tim Beck, Jan Thompson, Sarah Glennon, Daisy Millman. I'm sure I forgot people, but just keep it, yeah. Erica Loveland and Sydney Ruff, Alyssa Lawson, and Mark Thurman, and my wonderful roommates and all my friends, some of which woke up early. See you. Thank you all, and thank you to Landmark for teaching me how to advocate for myself, but for making it so I don't have to. I'm glad I get to come back next semester and see you all again, and this graduation was so fun, maybe I'll do it again too.
Ryan LaPrall.
When I started looking at colleges, Landmark College was one of the last colleges I ever wanted to attend. I even went so far as to call it a sorry excuse for a college. Yeah, but thanks, after some convincing from my parents and my older brother Pat, who also went here, I decided to give it a shot, and safe to say I'm very glad that I did, because it was one of the best experiences of my whole life. From walking into town, participating in the clubs, going to the game room, hanging out with friends. And while I may not be able to experience those things ever again, I know I'll never forget them for as long as I live. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout my college journey, my brother for giving me advice on what to and not to do at Landmark, my advisor Eve for helping me when it came to my grades and classes and whatnot, and the guy who runs the arcade club, Daniel Molster, for showing me a really good time and how to hang out with people. And yes, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you.
Chris LaVake.
Hi everyone, good morning, and hope you are braving this cold weather we're having. Unfortunately, it's too cold outside. Congrats to everyone here on the stage today. My journey at Landmark has been very different from most people who came in to Landmark, especially my year, which was like, I think after COVID, 2021. I was very lucky to live in a town with a very good school system. I was very friendly with all the peers at my school, and I still keep in touch with them. I want to thank all of them today for helping me get here. I want to thank my wonderful Landmark family as well, my advisors, Jamie Sheffield, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, Mira Wolfington, and Tyler Baker. Where are you, Tyler? Where are you? There you are, with one word, Googs Machine. I want to thank all my professors, including Brian Cohen. Where are you? Brian Cohen. There you are. Sarah Glennon, Meg Baronian, Josh Moise. Well done, Josh, as usual. Eric Maddie, Owen Lucas. Where's Owen? Hi, Owen. And the whole WLMC team for letting me do radio again. Matthew Hoffman, Jamie Harvey, Jeff Hewitt, and Matt Cherry. I also want to thank Isaac Alam. Where's Isaac? Hi, Isaac, and the whole Social Pragmatics team for letting me do special trips with them. I want to thank my friends here at Landmark, some who have left, like Ian Pierce. Hi, Ian, who's hilarious. Gus McGee, for being a guy I like to talk baseball to. Gavin Wieland, who I hear singing on the swings at night and thinking to myself, he should try out for American Idol. Nate Bartram, Tim Dyer. Where's Tim? Hi, Tim. My sweet mate, Will Cavana, and my Drake Center peers as well. Last but not least, Nina. You're the best, and have fun in London. You will love it. Now my family. Hi, guys. When I was thinking of this part, I thought of the movie High School Musical 3, because that's also a movie about graduation and moving on. And my mom took me to see that on my 6th birthday back in 2008, which was so long ago. Mom and Dad, I love you with all my heart. All my grandparents and relatives, I love you. And Cam, hi. You are amazing and keep reaching for the stars. I'm so proud of you and looking forward to where your life ends up. Now I wrap up, unfortunately. 12 years ago today was, unfortunately, the horrific shooting in Newtown, Connecticut, December 14th, 2012. I'm pretty sure everyone's thoughts and our prayers from everyone in this room are with that community today. I want to thank President DeLugos. Thank you, President DeLugos, so much, because he came in and he had really tough shoes to fill with President Eden's departure. So thank you. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy New Year, and see you soon. Thank you.
Jesse Pomerantz.
I just wanted to say thank you to my family, my friends, Landmark staff, everyone that helped me get to this part of my life. And I'm grateful for everything I've learned and achieved, and I'm proud to have been Landmark's #1 Seattle fan. Thank you, that was fun. And I don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited for what comes next, and go Sharks.
Alice Quall.
One second. Actually, this was more than 1 second. Okay, sorry. Hi everybody. Hi mommy, hi daddy. Hi all my friends I see here. Hi guys. Okay, I really hate long speeches. I hate giving speeches in general. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it will be fast. I want to thank Beyonce. No, just kidding. I don't even know her. But like really, I want to thank all my teachers that I had so far. All my friends. I'm not gonna list everyone because that's going to take very long. I love hanging out with you so much, and I'm coming back next semester, so I can't wait to hang out with you again. My advisor for like believing in me and helping me sign up for classes and J Center and all that stuff. I'm like really nervous right now. Oh, thank you. My family, like everybody, I love you all so much. My brother James, who he told me he's watching this right now, he's like my bestie. I can't wait to see the winter break. I love you so much, yeah. And my parents, mommy, daddy, for being the best, and you are always there for me, no matter what. Even if like, you guys do annoy me about school and J Center. You always make me book J Center appointments. Like, I am tired of that, but I still love you very much. I hope you're okay with me outing you in front of everybody. Oh, I just got a text from James. He's proud of me. That's it. Thank you. Bye.
This individual meets the requirements for the Associate of Science in Computer Science, Marcus Aluya. The following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Life Science: Isabella Caputo Starkweather.
Your dad.
Yeah. Whew. This has been a bit of a long journey for me, and I have fallen down that hill more times than I honestly want to talk about. I've never quite given up, but there have definitely been some tears of frustration. But that's the nice thing about Landmark, is that it's a good space to learn your limits, because contrary to what this fast world wants to tell you, there are times where you need to pull back, retreat, and try again later when you're not on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And that's a victory, because when I started Landmark, I would push myself to that nervous breakdown more times than was probably good for me. But I've definitely learned where to stop, take a breath, and be like, would I do better later at this? And the answer is usually yes. Once my body and my brain is working, I tend to rock it. But if neither of those is happening, I am dumpster fire. But here I am, not on fire, rocking it. Never taking another 8:30 class again. I love you, Professor. Where's Professor Romberg? I don't know. Professor Romberg, I love you. You're the only reason I passed that chemistry class, but never again. But yeah, I'm here. I've got my thing, and I'm coming back next semester to keep on rocking it. Dante de la Vega Rodriguez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I really just wanted to come up here and thank everyone that helped me get to this point. This is kind of off the dome, so if I forget anyone, just know that I am thinking about you and all the time that I spent together with everyone here. But first, I want to start off with Mark Thurman and everyone in CDI and Palante. Thank you. They have been such an instrumental part of my time at Landmark here that I don't think it would have been the same if they weren't there, and I'm not sure if I would have stayed here if it wasn't for that community in that space. And secondly, I want to, thank my professors, especially Dr. Christian Monroe and all my other peers in the STEM building and other professors. You guys made learning extremely fun, and you helped me discover my love for science that I always had, but I needed a little bit of help getting there to push myself to be there. And of course, my family and friends, my parents, my sisters, if blood or not, thank you guys for coming. You know, I wouldn't be here without you. It was completely up to you guys with all your support. And last but not least, my friends, who I would not be here without. I can say that without a doubt. If it weren't for my friends here, I wouldn't have stayed. More specifically, Jack, Callum, Graham. Thank you guys so much. Graham, Jack, Ethan too. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been phenomenal friends, better roommates, and I hope to stay with you guys for the rest of my life. Thank you, everyone.
Jacob Stoley.
So, there's about 1 million things I want to say, and a few hundred people I'd like to thank, but for the sake of time, I will stick to the thanks and thank a few people here. First off, my family, my mom and brother came, my grandma and dad are watching from home. Some of my friends are watching from home. Thank you guys all. I would like to thank a few of the people here at Landmark that helped me on my journey. First, Coach Wood, who left us way earlier than he should, for a man who embodied so much great spirit. Unfortunately, he died here while I was a student, but he helped me and at the time I was with him. He helped get me up during bad situations, and his spirit has lived on here. Scott Allen has embodied that spirit. I'm not sure if he's here at all. He stuck out to me because he lived by many of the same rules, logic that Coach did. He would help me when I was down, go out of his way. He would come to my dorm when I was depressed, upset, and pick me up. Douglas Lynch, he showed a great interest in learning more about my differences and stuff after class. We spoke many times, and I thought that was amazing to see him show such an amazing interest in me and the other students. Matthew Hoffman, I'm not sure if he's here, got me amazingly interested in sociology, a subject I didn't know I loved. Almost made me stay longer to learn those classes, but I need to get to the workforce, so I couldn't. Josh Esconti in the back over there, a friend and brother-like figure on this campus, amazing person who is always there when you need him and always kind. I would like to thank Professor Monroe. Where is she? somewhere over here, I think. Oh, there we go. Professor Monroe has always been kind, always helped her students, helped get me into chemistry, another subject that I always thought was cool but didn't know I loved. With her and Rebecca Maddy, I was able to go to Princeton and speak as part of the STEM program here. Sue Vincent is also over there. She also showed, like Douglas Lentz, a great interest in the students and helped me many times after class, went out of her way. I would also like to thank Jason, who was Professor Monroe's partner in crime, as I like to say. He helped me a lot, and together they were able to teach me a very difficult subject. What Jason didn't know, Professor Monroe always knew how to teach me, and what Professor Monroe couldn't teach me, Jason always could. And then finally, Jackie, who is a mother-like figure to me on this campus, and fiercely protects her students, always kind and caring, always ready to listen, and will always go out of her way to help all of her students. Thank you. Thank you all.
The following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Entrepreneurial Leadership. Nate Bartram.
Hello, friends. Well, I have something to tell you guys, and I want to thank Landmark College first and foremost for being here for me no matter where I go. And this college has a special place in my heart, and I want to have a big shout out to my family, which is right here in the audience. And I also want to thank all my friends here and everyone who supported me, even my professors. Take Tyler Baker, for example, Liza Burns, and Tim Beck, who I don't know where he is, but oh well. But you know what? I'll try to keep this brief, but I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude to everyone who came to see me graduate. That's all for now. Thank you.
Zachary Hahn, Golden Key.
So the last time I was up on the stage, I didn't give a speech. This time, my mother's forcing me. First off, I'd like to thank my family for being here today. It means a ton that you are here. The second people I want to thank are my friends who are sitting in the back over there, Matt, Yair. You guys have kept my ego in check while I have been here. And finally, I want to thank the Putney Fire Department. To Brian, Eric, and Ryan, thank you for continuing my education in the fire service. Rory, thank you for taking the time out of your day to keep training me on off hours. Trevor, thank you for being the best brother, friend, and mentor for the past 3 years. And AJ and Evan, the first time I walked into the fire station, I didn't get a hello, how are you? You didn't introduce yourself. The only thing you said to me was, fill out this application. It was the best decision I never made. And finally, to Tom and Jess. You have been the best family since I have been out here, on our bowling trips and to our dinners. There are also 9 individuals from Landmark College in the past 4.5 years that have joined the Putney Fire Department, 7 who are here and 1 who is actively on duty right now. This could not have started without Tanner Harris. So thank you, Tanner.
Lindsay Robison.
So, it kind of hit me when we were standing out in the hall that this is actually happening. Not to date myself, but this day has literally been 15 years in the making for me. Before I read, thank you. Before I returned to Landmark College, I really felt that like bachelor's degrees were for other people, people who are better, smarter than me. But I guess as we all can see, I was just lying to myself. I kind of feel like most of what I have to say, or not most, but a lot of what I have to say has manifested in all the work I've done for this community. It's been my greatest honor and pleasure to serve at the Center for Women and Gender and the rest of CDI, student activities, the library. Thank you, Matt Cherry, for helping me start the recovery group on campus. I hit 4 years sobriety in October from alcohol and drugs. Jerry, I know you're not here, Jerry, but thank you for entrusting me with the TV station at Voices. And Res Life, thank you for still hiring me, even though my dog got on the roof of Aiken that one time. That was the thing I wanted to tell you, Nicole. Surprise. But Landmark, in turn, you have rewarded my contributions with opportunities, awards, public recognition, and probably more important than any of all that, kind words and quiet moments. As someone who spent most of K through 12 constantly feeling lost and not understanding how I managed to still get good grades, and then still not understanding really social dynamics or just kind of how to be, I can tell you that Landmark College is unparalleled with the support provided here. I know that many of my peers and myself are about to return to a world that is not nearly as forgiving, understanding, and supportive as Landmark has been, and it feels daunting trying to figure out who to thank first, other than mom and dad. Like, you guys, these people are the best. Go talk to them, they're awesome. I really could not have done it without their support, all the phone calls, and more. They're just phenomenal people. There's a whole village here of students, faculty, staff, and friends that I need to thank, and there's just too many of you, so I'm gonna have to, we'll get to that later. But there's also numerous people outside of Landmark. Jason, you're here in the audience over there. You flew all the way out from Columbus, Ohio to be here, and that means the world to me. Lisa, I know you're out here somewhere. There you are. Yeah, Lisa tried to surprise me, but then let it slip that she was coming to Vermont in December, all the way from Maryland. And then I still managed to forget until you texted me when I was up here, so like, good job. Yeah, so I do need, before I leave, I do need to thank some people that shaped me, but like, who shaped the course of my life, but like I lost in 2020, 2021, and then they're no longer here with us. Paul Evans, I promised you that I wouldn't forget you on my way up to the top, and I promise I never will. Shiloh, whenever I need strength, I still wear your clothes, like this is her sweater. I still wonder if we could have made that business happen that we were working on before you passed. But I hope wherever you are proud of me. And I'd just like to leave everyone here in the Landmark community with the last words that Coach Wood ever said to me, and I say them to you all now. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Matthew Snell.
The film industry is a hard place to get into. It's one of the hardest industries in the world. I've always wanted to get a job there. I've always wanted to make my own stories and direct them at a Hollywood production. I just want to say special thanks to my parents, my family, especially my girlfriend, and my film professors, especially Jerry Kepish and Eric Stewart, for giving me useful skills and how I can get up there. I also want to say special thanks to my faculty advisor, Eric Maddie, for giving me special advice on how I can succeed in life, especially from 2019 until now. So thank you.
The following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Integrated Arts. Ellie Etridge. Tanner Harris.
I would just like to thank my parents for their support throughout my college journey and the family and friends I've created with the Putney Fire Department.
The following individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies. Grady Allen.
Before I get into the thanks, I don't know what side the tassel goes on. Should I have it on the right or right? Okay. So many people to thank. I want to thank both sides of my family from coming up. I know it's a long drive from West Virginia. I appreciate it. Thank you to my girlfriend and her family for being here, friends and family. I do want to thank two people that I can't thank in person anymore. My grandmother Gigi, who passed away 10 years ago around this time of year, and my grandfather on my dad's side, who stressed a lot of importance on me and all my cousins getting a college degree. And right around the time that I was transferring, he passed away. And I think I always felt bad that my kind of educational journey was kind of in a period of limbo at that moment. And now he can look down on us and know that I have a diploma. So thank you all. I appreciate it.
Robert Conley. Tim Dyer.
For with God, nothing will be impossible. These words from the Gospel of Luke sum up my journey to get to where I am today. When I was 4 years old, I had trouble in social situations and was taken in for a referral. I was diagnosed with autism, and the doctor said that I would never graduate from high school, much less college. Through hard work and determination, I proved all of them wrong. My mother was my biggest support along the way. You never gave up on me. Special thanks to everyone who helped me reach this point. My family, friends, teachers from Cold Springs Elementary in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, all the way to Middlebury, Vermont. And last but not least, my professors here at Landmark College. Thank you. And that's all I have to say about that.
Ellen Elwell.
Thank you.
Josh Hancock.
I remember when I first came to Landmark, I wasn't sure if I'd stay here. You know, just like it was a very different environment from where I came from, but you know, I stuck it out, and I still remember that, to think about how strong I am, and just, I couldn't be more grateful for being here. So many great people I've gotten to know here. Just, I'd like to give thanks to Tyler Baker, he's a great guy, and Rebecca Maddie, she's a great professor as well. And like, this place is very special. You know, like, it's changed me for the better. I've gotten to be so much more outgoing. I've loved it here so much, and I hope this place, I hope Landmark College continues to change people for the better for many years to come. It's a really special here. Thank you.
Noah Jansen.
Hi, I really just wanted to thank especially my parents. This was late, just as most of my professors can tell you, is pretty much everything else. But I really wanted to thank my parents, the Res Life team, those who have worked the high school program now and in the past. You guys have become friends and mentors have become friends here. This experience has truly changed my entire life, and I'm really, really grateful to all of you, so thank you.
Henry Osborne.
I'd like to thank my parents, my lovely sister, and all my professors for getting me here.
The following individual met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Will Donahue, Golden Key.
Good morning, families, faculty, staff, alumni, and most importantly, my fellow December 2024 graduates. It is a story that goes way beyond a graduation speech, but I hope to give some understanding. This long journey involved ups and downs, doubters and believers, moments of both success and failure. Throughout my education, I struggled to find my, quote, place, passions, and a path. A high school teacher told me about Landmark College back when I first visited campus in 2018. I was skeptical, asking, can I go to college on the other side of the country? And can I succeed here? I started as an online student in 2020. In August 2021, I moved onto campus, and I settled in quickly, and ever since then, I've grown in leaps and bounds. Building in academic and study skills, making new friendships, and applying my classroom learning into the professional world through a variety of internships. Now I have a sense of direction, and Landmark helped me discover it. Thank you to my family and the Landmark faculty and staff for their consistent guidance, support, and encouragement. You played a massive role in me being on this stage today. I've learned that all who believe in themselves, even when others do not, can succeed in discovering their passions and fulfilling their dreams. I encourage all of you to listen to the believers when you doubt yourself and ignore those who doubt you. Congratulations to everyone here, the graduates for your hard work and the perseverance and the families, friends, and allies for the support of these graduates. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
The following individual met the requirements for Bachelor of Science in Biology, and this is our first Bachelor of Biology graduate, Ken Schlegel, ever, Golden Key.
Okay, so I did prepare a speech, but I did get a little thrown off by the award, so I'm just a heads up, because I am a little nervous already from being up here. Okay, so first I would like to thank my family for all the support they've given me these past few years up here, including my parents who helped me get up here in the first place so I could have a good college experience. Then I would like to thank some of the friends I've made on campus, including fellow graduates Angel, Luke, Will, and Nate. My sweet mates I've had this semester, including Maddie and Felix. And also my childhood friend Sam Spinney, who was the guy who first introduced me to this college in the first place. I would also like to thank some of the faculty and staff up here, including professors Christian Monroe, Todd Miller, and Eric Romberg, who helped me with all what I've done, the different with my academics while I'm up here, Matt Sherry, who helped with helped me figure out some stuff about myself, and the PTK and Golden Key Honor Societies, which helped me realize some of the hard work I've done up here. And I also like to thank some students who are no longer up here right now, including Kayla Patterson, Dylan Sullivan, and Fernando, who I got to know very well while I was up here. When I first came up here, my greatest challenge wasn't academics or my neurodiversity. It was more of my anxiety towards doing new things, like making new friends, or even coming up starting to live on campus for the first time away from home. And although I still am trying to figure out that stuff today, even at home, I believe I've made some better progress from being up here with doing that. And when I get back here, I don't have a definitive career plan yet, but thanks to help from Career Connections, I believe I'm able to have some options that I'll be able to do when I'm back home. Overall, Brattleboro has helped me a lot the past few years, and I won't forget my experience here. Thank you.
These individuals have met the requirements for Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Luke Hensel.
I've been waiting for this. Good morning, and everyone viewing, hello. I can't believe this day has finally come. First, I want to thank my parents, my mom, Wendy, and my stepdad, Kenton, and all those who've left me, my dad, my paternal grandparents. Even though they're not here anymore, I know they're watching from heaven and they're proud. I want to thank my best friend, Maddie, in the audience, and thank you to Alex Motorelli, Ian Pierce, Sam Spinney, and Gavin Whelan, and many more for coming to graduation. And to all the class of 2024, you all deserve it. On top of that, I also want to thank a lot of staff members. I want to thank Jan Copeland from Career Services, Jessica Lindorfer. I also want to thank Kevin Keith, Karina Assiter, and my first advisor, Anna Habib, and many, many more. Even though my college journey is over today, I will always have a place here in my heart for Landmark College, and I will carry that with me all the way to Denver, Colorado, where I will start my new journey. Thank you all for coming here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God bless you all.
Henry Rosenberg.
First of all, I have to thank the people who made today possible for me. I did the work, but I did not do it alone. I would like to thank my computer science professors, especially Professor Assiter and Professor Keith, who have done so much for me in my time here at Landmark. It wasn't always easy, but they helped me think like a computer scientist. Big thanks also to CS Support for helping me with all those assignments from my professors. I would like to thank my friend JT for coming all the way from New York City to be here for me today. It feels like we just did this for high school, but that also feels like a lifetime ago. Above all, thanks to my family. Thanks for always believing in me and helping me along the way. Thanks, Jenny and Ethan, for coming. I am so glad to share it with all of you. Thank you for listening to my speech.
The following individual met the requirements for Bachelor of Science in Life Science, Angelina Ferrucci.
I would like to thank every person here that showed up and people who woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning in Alaska. I want to thank Will Dwinelater, my best friend, Lizzie King, for always being there for me. He's been with me for every step of the way. He's been my rock, my joy for the past 8 years. He was the first person that I knew had autism and was part of the LGBTQ community, as am I. I want to thank my fiance for being here and also for going the extra mile and for always treating me like I have a place in the world. He proposed to me over Thanksgiving break, and it was the best present I ever got. And I'm so happy he did. As a former graduate, Lucas Hendler is going to be getting his master's in visual arts and is going to be an amazing art teacher in high school. I also want to thank my parents, my family, my grandparents, and my grandma and my Aunt Cheryl, and my mom and my dad for coming up all the way from Alaska to see me graduate, and my grandparents from Baltimore, and my fiance's dad, and then my fiance's mom, who unfortunately couldn't come because of COVID. But I want to be happy, and I just want to thank my friends here that I made. Sophia, Christina, Kayla, my former roommate, Julian, Matt, Wayne, Yar, Fitzy, just for being there. And Alicia for being the most wonderful suite mate. I couldn't ask for the last semester suite mate to be the best. And I want to thank Chris Monroe for being the best advisor ever. And come on, you're going well. And then I want to thank Sue Vincent just for her wonderful words, as I was one of the best unofficial teaching assistants that she had, and I had the highest grade in her class, and I was so happy. And then I also want to thank my Jamie Harvey, the librarian, who has always been there for me in many more ways than one. And I want to thank Jan Copeland, my career counselor, who's just been there for me through thick and thin. with that said, thank you, class of 2024. I hope your journey has been a great journey. Peace.
So it says I'm supposed to face the graduates, but if I do, you can't hear what I'm going to say. So we're going to make this different. But if the graduates wouldn't mind standing. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Arts degrees in General Studies and Liberal Studies, Associate of Science degree in Computer Science and Life Science, Bachelor of Arts degrees in Communications and Entrepreneurial Leadership, Liberal Studies, Psychology and Integrated Arts, and Bachelor of Science degrees in Biology, Computer Science, and Life Science on this day, December 14th, 2024. I hereby present the December 24 class of graduates who are officially welcomed into the Landmark College Alumni Association. You may flip your tassels. At this point, I'd like to invite Tim Dyer, Will Donahue, and the Director of Alumni Relations, Tricia Stanley, to the podium to present the class gift.
So, good morning, everyone, again. So, we want to invite Dr. Jim Blugos to the stage. Thank you for joining us, first of all. So, on behalf of the graduating class of fall 2024, it is our pleasure to present Landmark College with a check for $1,524. My fellow graduates have designated our fundraising to two areas of support. First is for the future Upper Campus Student Commons, which is a great new space that will make this campus more accessible for future shocks, for future Landmark students. Continued growth in Landmark College Voices Media, which has impacted so many people and many of us have enjoyed and has also been growing. This is a collective effort of donations and service from the graduates and the Student Alumni Association. We are honored to provide this gift as a hearty showing of school support, a way to thank you for all that Landmark College has given us and a desire to improve the experience for future students. Please accept this gift to Landmark College with our sincere appreciation for all the faculty and the staff. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. It's a wonderful gift and exhibits that spirit of community that you've all talked about so wonderfully today. So thank you. Now I'd like to introduce the Director of Alumni Relations, Tricia Stanley, for the alumni welcome.
Good morning, my alumni sharks. Today, as we stand on the edge of the unknown, I'm reminded of the story from Oz. A story that, like today, celebrates courage, self-discovery, and the power of choice. I'm talking about Wicked, the story that dares to challenge what we think and know about good, evil, and the paths that we take. I have long loved the theater production of Wicked, but something about sitting in the theater a few weeks ago watching the movie with my daughters, my mini-me's, neurospicy and all, that gave me so much more insight to the story. Drawing from the characters and lessons, it's hard not to connect that story back to the Landmark College journey. Take, for example, the song Defying Gravity. One of the most iconic moments in Wicked is when Elphaba sings Defying Gravity. She declares, "I am through accepting limits because someone says they're so." Does that sound familiar? As you move into the next chapters of your lives, you will face expectations, rules, and doubts, both from the world and from within. But like Elphaba, we must dare to defy gravity and rise above the limits we set for ourselves and for others. Today is the day that you take that first leap. Then there's the lesson of friendship. Together, Glinda and Elphaba show us that true friendships challenge and shape us. And sometimes, even when we part ways, they always stay with us forever. Just like the relationships you've made here at Landmark, looking around, you've been challenged for good by your roommate, your classmates, your professors, and your mentors in this room. These people have shaped you into who you are today. Last is the challenge perspective. Wicked teaches us to question the narrative. We were told Elphaba was wicked, that she was misunderstood and judged for her difference. I hope Landmark has made you strive to see beyond first impressions and listen to the untold stories as you enter this world. Be the person that sees humility and humanity and celebrates these differences. So, my sharks, remember that the Yellow Brick Road does not have a map. As you graduate today, you will still have to make choices, take risks, and sometimes, like Galinda and Elphaba, continue to rewrite the story until it's unforgettable. Congratulations, and here's to an unlimited future. Please join us in singing the college's alma mater, which can be found in the back of the program.
At this point in our ceremony, we're going to wait a second. We'll hear some words from one of our trustees, Brett Hemsworth. Brett, welcome to the podium.
Hello, everybody. As Jim said, I'm a trustee. I'm allowed to call him Jim. I'm a trustee. I'm the chair of the Institutional Advancement Committee, and I've been here a long time. I've been to a lot of graduations, and I have to say, this was the best set of speeches that I've ever heard from the graduates, by far. It was amazing. So part of the reason I got to speak today is I'm a trustee, but the other part is I'm an alum. I was here in 1990, in the really early days. And, you know, Graham, you're not the only person that this was college number 4. So it's try again. I have dyslexia, I have ADHD, and to prove that, you know, when I was in elementary school, I couldn't tell time because I just couldn't remember what was the big hand and what was the old hand. They really didn't have digital clocks then. I finally figured that out. But did you notice I said I'm an alum? This is how, when you have a learning difference, it stays with you for your whole life. For the life of me, I have not found out how to remember whether I'm an alumni, an alumnus, or an alumna. So I just say alum. It's all about coping mechanisms. And graduates, another thing we have in common is you're not the only ones here with loved ones, because my wife and son joined me to watch me talk today. So. I want to close out graduation by talking about giving back. And it's not the kind of giving back that I normally do as part of my institutional advancement role. And this is the interesting thing. I'm talking to the graduates, but I'm sitting here looking at the audience. I was thinking of being really dramatic and trying to move the lectern so I could see you all, but that could have ended really badly. Instead, I want to talk about a lesson in my life, a lesson my family taught me, specifically my parents. And I'm sorry, graduates, the lessons continue long past graduation. It's giving back. And I view it as there's 3 kinds of giving back in life. One way you give back is you give back to your family and friends. It's the people who have supported your whole life, who were there and helped you when you needed it, and who got you where you are. Another kind of giving is to yourself. And that sounds silly, but a lot of people don't take risks. They don't give themselves the opportunities to take risks. They don't give themselves the opportunities to sometimes even let themselves be happy. But another kind of giving is giving to others. And when you give to others, you're giving to people who you don't necessarily owe anything to. My parents taught me you have to give back to them. You have to do it to build the society we all want to live in. The goal is for society to grow and get better year after year after year, generation after generation. And the only way that can happen is for people to go outside of themselves and outside of their families and give back to the society themselves. And you need to start doing this ASAP. You can't think that, well, you know, it's going to be, you know, later in life after I've been a success and I have lots of money and I can donate. No, it's you start it immediately. And a lot of you are already doing it. And you may not realize you're doing it. If you're doing student government, you're doing it to help all the other students in Landmark be better. You might be tutoring other students. You might be friends to someone you see is having a hard day. It could even be some of our students make sure other students get up in time to go to your classes. And what's funny is I doubt any of you are doing this because you think it's an obligation. You're doing it because it's fun. You got to keep doing that. You know, after you graduate, you know, well, you've graduated now. You got to find a way to keep giving. You can give to a place of worship. You can volunteer at soup kitchens. You can work at an animal shelter. Or you can find an organization like Landmark and support it. This is important. You know, for Landmark students, you're in a really magical, special place in the world. You're one of so few, and I hope you all realize how lucky you are. You're 1 in 100, maybe 1 in 1,000. Heck, you're probably 1 in a million that have been given the opportunity of coming to a place like Landmark and learning about your strengths and how to deal with your weaknesses and how to pull yourself into the future and help yourself. And I really hope that all of you do what I've done, which one of the most important missions in my life is to get back to the neurodiverse community, and I hope you all do it. You're uniquely positioned to do just that. You need to be the trailblazers that are going to change the world. And on that journey, you just got to make sure that you pull up others with you. If we're going to have a society, I dream of the day in society where neurodiverse individuals are as treasured as every other member of society, where they're not looked down at, where people aren't afraid of us, or it's that we all have our own gifts, our own uniquenesses, and that, frankly, we can do people neuro-boring people can't. And that's really valuable, and I want society to realize that, and to do that, we need to teach them that we can do that. You know, I personally decided that Landmark was the most important inflection point in my life. And that's why I support it with so much of my time and treasure. I hope you all agree, even if it's just joining the Alumni Fund. Join our alumni after you graduate. If not, find something else to dedicate to your passion. Giving back betters others, it betters society, it helps those others behind you walking in your footprints. And frankly, it feels good. Thank you, and congratulations to our graduates. Go Landmark. And wait, and
we have one more piece of business to conduct before we move on to the rest of our celebration. You are an alumnus of Landmark College,
thank you.
but you're missing one piece, something to hang on your wall, Brett. So, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I'm delighted to convey to you this degree as Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies honoris causa.
I am a graduate, a Landmark graduate. Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you. Wait. I'm sitting with the graduates.